YouTube, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tim here from Credit Kingdom. And today, I'm going to be talking to you all about how to make your first $50,000 from banks. And everything pretty much is legal. And as I always talk about, you want to start leveraging your credit. So it's very important to build up your credit. And as I always say, the higher your credit, the better chance you get with loan, credit cards, liquid cash, things of that nature. So you want to make sure you have a strong profile behind your credit. So, like I said before, you want to have good positive trade lines reporting. You want to have like a couple authorized users with pretty much age. Like the more age you got to an authorized user, the better. But keep in mind that primary account weigh more heavily on your credit profile than authorized users. So don't forget to I would like you all to subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and leave any comments or questions or concern. I really appreciate it, so it can help the channel grow. So I'm trying my best to bring you all content pretty much every day. So it's best to educate people so we all can know what's going on. It wouldn't hurt to tell friends and family about, you know, ways they can make money from their credit as well. Because there's a lot of people that's sitting around with good credit and they don't even know what to do with it, to be honest. So, I mean, they just comfortable with life where they're just saying, oh, I got a credit card, I can just pay this, pay that, and pay it back. But the main thing to consider is it don't matter if you got thousands of dollars on a credit card. If you're not bringing in the income and you just recklessly spending on your credit card, eventually you will fall in a place that you don't want to be in. And that place is called debt. And pretty much it's bad debt. When you continually spending and racking up bills that you can't pretty much afford, you get caught up in a lifestyle, basically. So be responsible with credit and pretty much how you use it. So I want to talk to you how you can really make 50,000 from bank. And I'm not just saying from one bank. It's a strategy that you can pretty much use to open a bank account. So you pretty much can open up a Bank of America, a Chase, a Citibank, a Wells Fargo. So any five of your choice, pretty much. And so what you want to do is walk into these banks with your ID and, just identification, pretty much. And then just tell her you want to open up. You can either do it online as well, but I prefer you going to the bank yourself so they can personally see who you are and pretty much see your character, and make sure you dress appropriately because pretty much you handling business. So they don't want to see you coming there with like baggy clothes, gym clothes, and stuff like that. They're not going to take you seriously. So try to be professional as you can. So what you want to do is go to your bank of your choice and tell them that you would like to open up a checkings account or either a savings account. But I prefer a checking account to start off with. And pretty much they won't do no crazy background check or no inquiry report on your credit report. They just gonna as long as you got the money to deposit in there, you can start off with. I know with Navy Federal you can start off with as little as $25 to open up a checkings account. That's what I did with Navy Federal. Pretty much you want to make sure you keep deposits flowing through the account. So it don't matter how much it is, just long as the account is not hitting a negative, you keep a positive history on it. And so a week later, what you want to do is go back into the same bank and tell them, hey, do they offer any type of rewards program, like rewards card, credit card, that you can pretty much use and get. So, and once they do that, you ask them that, they will pretty much sit you down and tell you, hey, let's look at your credit. Let's see how your credit is. That's the first thing they want to look at. And I'm not sure that if they'll look at your income, because everything is always stated. You can pretty much say you can make 100,000 to how much you want on the credit application, because it's not verifiable. They don't verify that, so they only concerned about your credit. If you have any reporting late payments, collections, inquiries, And that's pretty much to shut you down at the door if you had those negative items on your credit report. So you want to make sure your credit report is clean as possible. So once they see that, they will be gladly to approve you for like a $7,000 or $8,000 credit line with them. So, and that's important. Before you do this, make sure, like I said, you have authorized users and primary accounts on your credit report. Even though they can see authorized users as the AU on your credit, but it pretty much still give you a strong foundation for them to approve you for a certain limit. So, say like the first bank you went to was Chase. They gave you $7,000 to $8,000 based on your credit, and then you want to just repeat the process for the next 4 to 5 banks. Just go in there, you open up a checking account, and do the same thing. And I pretty much say you can do it in the same day. So, but I always do a week after when you're applying for the credit card. So when they do approve you for these banks, like you get 7,000-8,000 from them 4-5 banks, then that's pretty much, I don't know off the top of my head, but that's pretty much over $20,000. So, and just imagine if you wait 3 to 6 months for building, because banks are relationships. They go off your relationship with them, how well you're doing, if you're using the credit cards wisely. So if you're spending $100 or $200 off the credit card and you paying them back, and they pretty much say, oh, this person don't even need credit, they just want it. Like, you're not overly abusing. So when you go back in 3 to 6 months and you ask for CLI, which is a credit limit increase, they will see that you haven't been, overusing the card, and like, oh, he pretty much don't, or she pretty much don't need the money, so why not? Let's get them more money to start off. So they may raise your limit to $10,000 because you've been so good with the $7,000-$8,000. So they may raise it with an extra $2,000-$3,000 from these 4 or 5 banks. And then if you got 4 or 5 banks and they each raise each credit card to $10,000, that's $40,000-$50,000 right there. And this pretty much can be done within under a year. And that's why I can't stress enough why your credit it's the heart of your foundation. It can keep everything running smooth in your life. You can start up businesses. You can go buy already established business. You can go buy some real estate. You can Airbnb. You can do rental car, and you can do pretty much anything with credit. And that's why it's important that you should do your research. And my first research was books myself. I started reading books and pretty much doing watching YouTube videos, seeing what I can learn, like everything I try to take advantage of that I can use and share the knowledge with everybody else. And pretty much that's pretty much what I did. And I'm pretty much good with organizing and having credit and not overusing it. And as you pretty much can tell, there's a lot of people on YouTube that's talking about credit, and some people are misleading, as I said before. And that's why I say you have to know before you get into something, to know what's going on out here. Because the credit industry is a lot of scams within the credit industry. So you have to be very careful about who you choose to go to. I know I've been scammed quite a few times, but that's why I took the action and initiative to do things on my own. I just want to give y'all a quick little video on how you can make your first $50,000 fast and quick. Slow and steady wins the race. So credit, it's a slow process, but I mean, the reward at the end is one of the best. Well, pretty much, I still work a job here and there, but that's not my end goal in life. I have to push myself, and I just want to tell y'all, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and leave any question or comments for me. You can find me on Facebook at Credit Kingdom. I do offer credit cleaning letters. I do offer credit courses, and I do teach about age corporations. I teach about disputing online through certified mail, things of that nature. credit cleaning software. I had that. Yeah. So find me on Facebook at Credit Kingdom or Telegram at Sammy Sosa. So I get back to you all another day, another time. So you all take care. Be safe. Thank you.